G'day, you beautiful bogans. My name's Boue Marks, aka the Bogan Futurist, and in this episode, we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff, so stay fucking tuned, mate. Okay, let's begin with Ricky Gervais. Last week, he hosted the Golden Globes and did an absolutely brilliant job. Internet was split because the internet's full of fucking idiots. And even the room was split. Some celebrities were really cool and they had a good laugh.
His date was too old for him.
And others just made silly faces. Mr. Hanks, how are you going to judge a bloke telling jokes on a stage when this is your kid?
Big up the whole island, massive. It's that boy Chatana, coming straight from that Golden Globes, you want to say?
And I'm not blaming the kid, you know what I mean? He grew up with a multi-million-dollar father who's probably away a lot, you know, was in the spotlight. So I get that he's all fucking twisted. I'm weirded out by the fact that you called him Chet. That sounds like cheese crackers from Aldi, mate. Find a better name, eh? Chet. Like, that doesn't even make sense. That's like calling him fucking Blub Blub. That's just a shit name. Fuck you, Tom. Now, back to Ricky's jokes. Absolutely incredible. Every single joke you can reverse engineer and explain why it's a joke. It wasn't just cruel for the reasons of being cruel. Everything was perfectly thought out. Everything was nailed perfectly. Ricky Gervais is actually an underrated comedian because he understands the system so well. 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Well done, Ricky Gervais. And if you're offended on the internet, you're a fucking idiot. Enjoy.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Now, before we start talking about World War III, I want you to see this footage.
He said, I just got this down from upstairs, meaning the Secretary of Defense's office today, and he said, this is a memo that describes how we're going to take out 7 countries in 5 years, starting with Iraq and then Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and finishing off Iran.
Okay, so anyone that's ever looked up military-industrial complex, anyone that has any idea about any of that stuff, they know that Iran's been like the last piece of the chessboard forever. It's always been an inevitable step for the chess game of war, right? So obviously when I heard about this, I fucking thought this is 100% going down. I thought 100% that we're all going to be getting drafted. And I even Googled draft age in Australia.
The stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright.
But it turns out Donald Trump wasn't keen for war, and the only people that won in this war were the internet. The amount of memes that came out about the potential of war after an American got killed, and then they killed one of the most famous, Iranian terrorists or whatever. The internet just joked about it. It was just pure humor. Everyone was just laughing at the idea that we're about to go to World War III. That's a fucking very big difference from, say, 1910 when the word war came up and all of a sudden kids started getting drafted. That's a terrible world. And now we're just like in our houses, at our keyboards, fucking trying to come up with the silliest stuff to say. That's pretty funny. That's a pretty big change in 100 years. So, well done, internet. Well done, Trump, on not fighting. And let's not go to war anytime soon, because that's fucking average. That would suck. Okay, so in 2020, Avatar number 2 finally is being released, and 99% of people would just be amped to see it, but some people on the internet are having a little bit of a fucking whinge. One bloke wrote, someone needs to sit James Cameron down, hold his hand, and say in soothing, calming tone, there are literally 3 people excited about Avatar 2. It's going to be hard, but he needs to know it's time. And some other people are just vaguely remembering what the fuck happened in Avatar 1. Does anyone even remember what happened in Avatar? Because all that I remember is weird ponytail sex. So I understand that the time it's taken to create this is a huge amount of time and people have forgotten it. But as if that's not going to crush the box office, that movie is easily going to be in the top 5 movies of all time. Unquestionably. It's an experience. It's the future of filmmaking. It is the furthest stretch we have. Like, it's the same as the Avenger movies. We have to go see them because it's the best thing that's possibly made right now. Avatar is going to dwarf Avengers in a lot of ways. Will it be as good and as awesome and as addictive? Probably not, because it's about hippies in space. But is it going to be something that absolutely everyone that ever goes to the cinema is going to go and see in 3D/4D? Abso-fucking-lutely. There is no money to be lost. This is going to be a great movie. Fuckhead who said that no one cares about Avatar is dead wrong. Go see Avatar, you dogs. Fucking A. Okay, so as everyone in the world knows, Australia is on fire. A bunch of fires happened in Australia, and our Prime Minister fucking went walkabout. He pissed off. He just didn't lead very well. And now kids are hitting the streets and saying, sack that dog. So obviously he should be sacked. Obviously he's got to go to the doghouse. He doesn't deserve to be Prime Minister anymore. But what's the next Prime Minister going to do? You know what I mean? Like the New Zealand Prime Minister got massive amount of attention for hugging all the victims of the shooting that happened there. And that's beautiful. But what is actually happening? What can a Prime Minister do at all? I don't think that it's as easy as, hey, politician, fuck you. Because we're just going to do that for the rest of our lives. If you don't want climate change to be a problem, we need to come together and consume correctly. That's it. Fuck you, Scomo, you're out. Peace, mate. We'll see the next person. And then fuck you, guy, you're out. And then the next person. And then fuck you, guy, you're out until Elon Musk or Richard Branson or someone with a brain starts becoming a politician and starts implementing. Hashtag Yang Gang 2020. What's up? Boop!
What do we want? Climate action! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Climate action! When do we want it? Now!
Get up, stand up, stand up for your right.
So in 2011, Australia got hit by floods, mainly in Brisbane, Australia. That's where I'm from, and I live on the river in Brisbane, so my house got absolutely smashed. Garage got completely emptied. Chaos. It was a crazy time. However, water is nowhere near as problematic as fire. Fire is a fucking nightmare. It's a giant monster that just destroys areas. For us personally, within 2 weeks, the whole entire world was back to normal. You know, some people suffered way more, but with fires, it's just epically bad. It's apocalyptic. It's crazy, right? The wildlife just itself is so disgusting. The amount of land that's destroyed, the amount of homes, the amount of people that passed because of it. It's fucked. But as always, when something tragic happens, we realize how much of a community we are and we all come together. Pink, $500,000 straight off the bat. The Hemsworths dropped $1 million. Leo's company's dropping $3 million. And Celeste Barber, who's an Instagram comedian / real comedian, she raised over $50 million collectively. She just started it, ramped it up, said this is fucked. People started donating, and she became like the celebrity ambassador of Australia. She had like a lot of ties around the world, and that became the viral kind of flood that everyone needed. So well done, all you champions. You're fucking legends. But I want to talk about two other legends, including this chick, an Aussie nude model in LA named Kaylin Ward. Now, she was in LA when this was happening, and she wanted to help as much as she could, so this is what she decided to do. She wrote on Twitter, I'm sending nudes to every person who donates at least $10 to any of these fundraisers for the wildfires in Australia. Every $10 you donate equals one nude picture from me to your DM. You must send me confirmation that you donated. Now, within 3 days, she raised over $1 million. Or a bunch of perverts helped raise $1 million. But that's fucking cool. She helped motivate a bunch of people via the one thing that we can all be motivated by as men, and then raised a fuckload of money. So, well done, my darling. You're a fucking champion. She got kicked off Instagram and shit because of it, but fuck them. That's just bullshit. Well done. Congratulations. You're a fucking champion. And last but not least, a screenshot from a drug dealer went viral. The dude wrote, we will be donating 10% of all purchases this weekend to the bushfires, as a lot of my family have been affected. Not a joke, actually being legit, thank you all. Hopefully you guys can also donate, would mean a lot, thank you. Now, I'm not sure if this guy's a fucking criminal mastermind or a really sweet guy. 10% of all proceeds that he does selling drugs illegally is going to go to charity. Let's legalize drugs. Let's legalize drugs because this guy. What a fucking legend. Champion. Well done, sir.
I'm picking up good vibrations.
Okay, that's it. I've been sitting on this episode for a while. I tried to film it with people. I thought, I'll fucking start doing these with another person. That'll be easier. That'll be more fun. That'll help me share it a little bit more. Doesn't work. It becomes very boring and long, and fucking everyone has their opinions, and fucking, you don't have to say what you did. I already know. I found her from him. That was my Justin Timberlake. But yeah, I'm fucking just going to keep doing it the way I'm doing it and suffer, enjoy it. I don't fucking care. We're going to see how it goes. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Bo, a.k.a. the Bogan Futurist. You're you. I'm happy that you watched. Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I am the walrus.